Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time life may find you in on this terrific, tantalizing, thankful Tuesday. I don't know, it might be Wednesday in Europe, wherever you are. I don't know, but whatever day it is, good morning, sunshine. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, young prince. Ah, it's another day. It's another day, y'all. It's another day to just breathe in, breathe out. And whatever happens within that day and within that space of breathing in and breathing out, so be it. I'm over here in one of my favorite places. It's a park over off of Herschel, and I love to be over here. The water, I'm just in love with the water because there's so much peace and so much clarity that you can actually receive just being by the water. He said he'll lead us by the still waters, and I'm right now by the still waters. And every now and then I'm in this zone right now of reflection. Every now and then we need to reflect. We need to reflect on our lives. We need to reflect on the good, bad, and the ugly and the indifferent of our lives. Not on somebody else's. Not in somebody else's lane. Not in somebody else's house. Not in somebody else's business. But we need to reflect on me, myself, and I. And do a house cleaning, a reevaluation. You know, we do spring cleaning and we do winter cleaning during, when it gets close to Christmas, or those that may, do Hanukkah or Rosh Hashanah, during those different holidays, we do the cleaning and everything. But what about in between those times? In between those times, we need to just go through and do a deep declutter. And you would find it to be amazing if you really think about it. When you're decluttering your atmosphere of stuff, you're also decluttering your atmosphere in your brain. In this thing, the thing that's housed between these two ears, our mind. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. A mind will take you to places that you never dreamt of going. The mind will take you into a state of being that is so self-destructive, that is so toxic to yourself. On the flip side, your mind can take you places that other people gonna look at you and like, oh, she boo-boo the fool now. Uh-oh, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Uh-oh, he has snapped, crackled, and popped. Oh, but not realizing that your mind has taken you into a place of freedom. Your mind has taken you into a place of joy and of peace and of excitement and stirring up so much stuff. Because when you're cleaning, you stir up stuff. You notice you stir up dust, you stir up all these particles, and the air changes, and you got to use the Lysol or whatever natural cleaning agents that you're using, or whatever the case may be. And you're cleaning, and this new odor and this new fragrance comes in. It's the same way in our mind. This new odor, this new fragrance comes in, and it comes in with witty and creative ways and ideas to get well. It comes in with creative ways of cooking and juicing, and creative ways of getting our health back in place. Our creative juices begin to flow, and they begin to form mixtures. What kind of mixture are you creating in your mind? And then once you get it in your mind, then bring it out of your mind and bring it into the atmosphere, into existence. And watch how your life begins to change. Watch how your day begins to change. Watch how your atmosphere begins to change. Watch how your surroundings begin to change. Watch how you change without deliberately changing at times, and most times, and in between times, the people that you find yourself with. Now let's put a pin. There may not be absolutely anything wrong with the people that's already in your circle. That's cool. But there are times that we have to step away from our circle and create a new circle. Not a clique. Not a clique. Because you're going to click, clack, allywag, give a dog a bone. No. We're not clicking and clacking. But you're creating a circle of life. A circle of rejuvenation. A circle of wealth, a circle of peace, a circle of joy, a circle of advancement, a circle of a new mindset, a new health, a new way of life, a new way of thinking, a new way of walking, a new way of talking. You create that circle. You begin to create that circle, and the people begin to feel that circle that have the same mindset that you have. They have different ways of eating, different ways of regaining strength and motion and mobility in their body, and you begin to exchange ideas. You're creating a circle. And then you exchange numbers, and you now are expanding that circle, because that circle is not just temporary, but it can be for a season. It could be for a lifetime. We don't know. But whatever it is, but right there in that moment, that circle is serving a purpose. It's intentional. It's deliberate. Creating circles of life. The circle of life. Not a square, but that circle of life that can expand, that can grow, and it can keep growing. And then it breaks off to other little circles, and those little circles begin to grow and expand, and next thing you know, you have a whole colony, you have a whole nation, you have a whole tribe of people, places, and things within that circle, all because you took a moment to breathe in, breathe out. You took a moment to breathe in, breathe out. Let's do it again for Holy Spirit. You could breathe in and breathe out, all because you took that moment to breathe. You took that moment to check yourself. You took that moment to do a self-evaluation on you, to see what needed to change, to see what needed to be discarded, to see what needed to be rearranged. You took that moment of cleansing in the natural, and so be it in the spirit. That's what I suggest to everybody. Take a moment. And that moment might take 5 minutes, that moment might take 5 hours, that moment might take 5 days. But whatever time it takes, it's well worth it. It's intentional, and it is deliberate, so that your life would be better. And I always say, I want you to be safe, and I want you to be well. This is my prayer for my friends, for my family, and especially my enemies. Because my enemies indicate that my life has value. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. This is Dr. Nathalie Chase Thompson. And we're just going to ride out on this terrific, terrifying, tantalizing, thankful Tuesday. God bless.